Only have 2 minutes? Well, here's the review for you. Detective Pikachu is a difficult film to talk about in 2019, not because it's problematic or there's anything inherently incredibly wrong with it, but the fact that it's a very, very mediocre film overall. The acting is incredibly subpar, the script is full of cliches and doesn't really do anything new with the formula, and overall the directing is fairly flat. The thing that's difficult to talk about is that it's a very, very fun film for a Pokemon fan. I haven't played any of the major games in the series for about 10 years now, but I do try to keep up with the overall fandom as well as the new games, series, and films that keep getting released. To say this is the best video game adaptation is a complete understatement. In fact, it's not. It's probably the second best. For the first, please check out Takashi Miike's Phoenix Wright adaptation, which is amazing from beginning to end for so many reasons, but that's beside the point. Detective Pikachu is entirely one on its charm and the banter that is between Justice Smith and, obviously, the very wonderful, hilarious, and talented Detective Pikachu himself, Ryan Reynolds. I don't think the film is bad at all. In fact, I actually plan on seeing it again before this month is through. The problem is that the inherent issues around video game adaptations still have not been fixed. Like I said at the start of the review, the issues that I have problem with in this film are also the exact same problem that I have with the Super Mario Bros. Films, the entire Resident Evil series, among other video game adaptations. More often than not, they are trying to bring in a broad audience, and that, in a weird way, is the one thing I think Detective Pikachu does incredibly well. It would be so amazing and fascinating to see this from someone's perspective who has not played any of the games, has never seen the cartoon series, and has no idea what Pokemon are. Because without that, the film falls apart incredibly quickly. If you're not aware of the Pokemon and their significance in the world, if you're not aware of their powers and why they can and can't do things, it falls apart very, very quickly. As someone who was absolutely flabbergasted when the trailer dropped for the film and it was good, I do have to say that it's, I enjoyed the film a lot. I may have many criticisms about the film and I may think that it is mediocre at best, but I had a hell of a fun time. I saw it with someone who was a big fan of the character designs of the Pokemon, and we were enthralled from minute to minute. Seeing different Pokemon show up and have a fairly realistic look to them was very fun and really speaks to the way that fur and different types of visual effect technology has evolved over time. I do think that while the film is not amazing and that Justice Smith and the rest of the cast do incredibly well with what they have, without spoilers, the ending is a lot of fun, and you can see it coming a mile away, at least by the end of the second act. There are a few action pieces that are absolutely spectacular, but nothing we haven't seen outside of a big-budget kids film from the last 10 years. Take Pirates of the Caribbean, for example. Whether or not this will produce more Pokemon films in the future, I suggest that maybe they go back to the drawing board and hire better writers, but at the moment I think they did a very good job with what they had, with the budget that they had, and the... Oh, that was the budget? Oh no, that's not good for a film like this. Oof, that... I mean, they'll make the money back internationally, but fuck me, that is a lot. That is... For this film? That's... I mean, how much money went to just the visual effects team? I mean, this is... Oh, that Sonic movie is fucking doomed if that's the budget of this. This is... Oh. Anyway, my rating is 3 charming Ryan Reynolds out of 5. He's really the main star of the feature, not just because he's the adorable Pikachu, but I do think that he actually helped out with a little bit of ad-libbing and to make Pikachu a lot more than just, oh, he's just the Pokemon. There's character and flair to it that really helps brings out Ryan's charm more than anything else, which I think this film was entirely sold and greenlit on.